Good morning, Wildcats. Today is Friday, October 24th. Happy National Food Day. And it is an assembly day. And because of that, I have been told personally that I need to stay on script today. I can't do any long rambling jokes or stories or anything because on assembly days we have that shortened block. And so yeah, I'm going to do that. I got the teleprompter right in front of me. I'm just going to read off the teleprompter, no shenanigans today. So we do have those shortened blocks today. If you struggle to remember when the blocks end, you can always just ask your teacher. They should know, or they'll write it on the board. I know that I forget that sometimes. And that makes me think of my uncle Basil. I've got this old Uncle Basil. He's getting up there. He's about 80 years old now, and his memory's not so good. He forgets things a lot. But I actually saw him last weekend. I was over my aunt and my Uncle Basil's house. And I said, "Hey, Uncle Basil, how's it going?" And he says, "Oh, great, I'm taking this new memory medicine. And it's supposed to be, helping me remember stuff." And I said, "Oh, cool, how's that working for him?" And he says, "Great, I'm remembering names and places and everything, and it's working really, really well." And I said, "That's awesome. What kind of medicine is it? What's the name of it?" And he says, what's the name of that flower that you give people?" And I said, "Tulip?" And he says, no, not a tulip. It's the one, you wear it sometimes. And I said, I don't know, Uncle Basil, a carnation? And he says, no, not a carnation. Sometimes they're red or pink. And I said, a rose? Yeah, that's the one. Hey, Rose, what's the name of my memory medication? So he couldn't remember Aunt Rose's name. All right, so I think I've stuck to the script pretty well so far. Let's go to the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
and to the republic
for which it stands,
one nation, under God,
indivisible, with liberty
and justice for all.
A moment of silence. And please be seated. Okay, the next Photo Club meeting will be held Monday after school in room 202. New members are always welcome. And the Diversity Club will meet on Mondays beginning October 27th after school in room 222. Please join to discuss and plan creative activities that showcase our community at WB. Any questions? Go see Mrs. Brogna. The West Bridgewater High School Maroon and White Homecoming Dance will be tomorrow from 7 to 10. Tickets are $20 per person during lunch block, so today's your last chance. Tickets will cost $30 at the door. If you're interested in learning more about service academies, Braintree is hosting a Service Academy Day in their town hall on Sunday, October 26th from 10 to 12. Next week, we have Mass College of Arts and Design visiting on October 29th, and the U.S. Marines will be visiting on October 30th. If you're a junior or senior interested in learning more about these organizations, please go sign up in guidance. Has someone done something kind, been a great friend, worked really hard, or reached an important goal? Let's spread some positivity. Both staff and students can take part. Just stop by the guidance office, give old Harry a pat, grab one of his paws, not his literal paws, but one of the paws at the front desk there, and fill it out to recognize someone who's made a difference. All the paws will be on display on Harry's bulletin board. Let's show our appreciation and make someone's day and spread some positivity. Let's go to this week's weekend weather with Peyton.
Hi. Apologies for my absence Monday, or all of our absences, but I'm back. So today we have really nice conditions, actually. We have sunny conditions with a high of 58 and a low of 41. Now tomorrow for homecoming, it's going to be roughly the same, but it's going to be partly cloudy or partly sunny, depending on if you're a glass half empty, glass half full kind of person. It's going to be a high of 55 and a low of 40. And Sunday, we are going to have cloudy conditions to top off the weekend with a high of 55 again and a low of 39. Now, we are going to segue from me straight to shout-outs, so let's go to that.
And now it's time for some sports. It's my favorite segment. All right, here we go. Varsity volleyball, despite being on fire their first set, lost to Greater New Bedford 1-3. They were led in serving by Ray Gifford, 23 for 26 with 5 aces, and Ariana Lone, 19 for 22 with 2 aces. And Gifford also had a strong match playing either outside or right side. She amassed 6 kills and 16 digs, her strongest defensive play of the season. Jasmine Paulson had an excellent night swinging by, tallying a team-high 13 kills, and she's really good at balancing chemical equations. Kira Kogovan started as an all-around right side for the first time this season, going 5 for 5 and attacking with 2 kills and 11 digs. Ella Holden had another strong match with 27 assists and a personal best of 6 kills. Ariana Lone and Abby Kellogg combined for 11 blocks, while Abby tallied up 6 kills. Next up, the postseason. Let's go! The JV girls soccer team defeated Southeastern 10-0. That is embarrassing. Well, embarrassing for Southeastern because we won. Goals scored by Kendall Connolly, Liliana Morales, Kara Lamline, Regan Bryant, Valentina Gallo, Sophia Zivon, and Chloe George. The girls worked together to keep the ball in the Hawks' defensive end. The girls are home tomorrow on the turf versus EB at 11. Come on out and support the girls. The JV boys tied Randolph 3-3. Randolph scored the first 2 goals, but the boys battled back. Elijah started the scoring off with the first goal, while Sean Marinelli scored 2 penalty kicks. Liam Crowell and Ethan Luce played well in the goal for us. The boys play again on Monday. Okay, hold on. I switched from sports mode to food mode. Give me a second. I got to fix my hair. Okay. How does my hair look there, Peyton? Am I okay? She said, what hair? That's hurtful. All right, the Wildcat Cafe is serving toasted ham and cheese croissants at break, along with breakfast, sandwiches, pastries, Uncrustables, smoothies, and parfait and bagels. Hot lunch offerings include nachos on line 2, spicy and regular chicken patties on line 5, and cheese, pepperoni, or white garlic chicken pizza on line 4. And finally, happy birthday to Noah DeVilmy. You share a birthday with Jaylen Brown, and that makes me want to talk about the scandal in the NBA right now, but I really don't have the time because I got to wrap this up and go teach some stoichiometry. So we'll save that for some other time. That's all for the announcements today. On behalf of myself and the morning crew, everybody have a fantastic day and a great pep rally.